Secondly, the report should include a discussion on why Ms. Boylan's communications consultant resigned in December 2020 after the tweets were done. And if the Attorney General did not interview that person, that should be in the report as well. We will also ask that the report include the, quote, threatening and, quote, jarring message that Ms. Boylan sent to Howard Zemsky to coerce him to change his story about what happened on a flight with the governor. That was not included in the report, and it certainly bears upon the credibility of that aspect of what Ms. Boylan's saying. The public should know what that message said, and certainly as the governor's lawyer, I should know to the extent the report made findings. In addition, the report should also include, and it does not now, the circumstances surrounding Ms. Boylan's 2018 departure from her state employment. That became critical to all of the events that happened afterwards, and that has to be included in a report that's going to be fulsome and that people are going to look to and rely upon. And finally, the report must include specific testimony from witnesses that told the Attorney General's investigators why they didn't believe Ms. Boylan's allegations about sexual harassment in the governor's office to be credible, why they did not believe what she was saying. And I know of at least one witness that gave a very, very specific example. To the extent the report includes a discussion of witnesses who found certain witnesses credible, it is incumbent that it be fulsome on the other side as well. That is a fair report, and that's a report that the public and the Assembly can rely upon. The last piece of information I'll share with you today, and there will be more that is in our submission to the Attorney General, but that the report has to include evidence that was favorable to the governor that the investigators were told about. On page 121 of the report, it states, and I quote, "A number of former and current executive chamber staff, particularly the senior staff as well as state troopers on the protection detail, they denied having witnessed or experienced any conduct by the governor that could be characterized as sexual or otherwise inappropriate." And they interviewed, the Attorney General's investigators, staff members who had worked for the governor for years and had contact with him on a daily basis. The report doesn't identify who the witnesses were, the number of witnesses that said this, and what they said, and what they had to say about key allegations, what they thought about the environment. And that is critical, which is why, again, I will ask for access to all of the informal interviews, which I would hope memos were made of those, as well as the transcripts.